Hello, my name is Alana and I basically just wanted to come on to talk about my experience with lip fillers. So I got my lip fillers done 3 days ago. So this is the current look of my lips. As you can see, I know I have lipstick on here, but I haven't had any swelling. Well, just about an hour afterwards I had a little bit of swelling, but I haven't had any bruising, no trouble with them. I got them done in a slightly different way to a lot of people. The very common way of getting them done is actually injecting into your lips. So like you'd be injecting into the bottom lip and then injecting into the top lip, and they were a lot of the videos that I watched. So this is what I assumed I was getting done. I know they use a numbing cream for getting them done, but when I went into the clinic I ended up getting a different type of procedure. So what they did was they went in through the sides, so they went in just right beside my lip and right beside the other lip, and they inserted cannulas into each sides, and from there the needle kind of stayed in my lip and they would inject little by little, so they wouldn't kind of inject in and take it out, inject in and take it out. They were in and then they stayed in during the procedure. So because they didn't go directly into my lips, there wasn't many precautions to take after the procedure, so bruising wasn't going to be an issue, and it wasn't an issue for me because it didn't touch my lips really. I was allowed to wear makeup straight after. I was allowed to drink alcohol. The only thing they said to me was not to get into a fight. So I think this is, I mean, I think if you have a busy lifestyle, this is probably a better option for you. For example, if you have places to go that day after getting your lips done, or if you have work or college, like I'm a full-time college student and I work 3 days a week, so it was better for me to get this procedure. And instead of numbing cream in this instance, they used a numbing agent in a needle. They injected that into the insides of my mouth, and so in 4 places, so one on the left side of my mouth, one on the right side, and then the same on the bottom. I think that was probably the worst part of the procedure, was the pain of the needle in the beginning, but then after that my lips were totally numb, so I couldn't feel anything after that. At the beginning of the video you'll see that I'm wearing a different outfit to when I'm actually getting my lips done, because the first time I went in I was due to get them done. However, I had to fill out a form saying my medical history and things like that, so I had written down that I am anaphylactic, so I carry Jext pens. Well, there's EpiPens and Anapens, but I carry Jext, it's just a different label. So I'm allergic to wasps and nuts quite seriously, so they didn't really know how I was going to react to the lip filler. So they decided to wait, and they said come back next week and we will give you a little test injection into your arm, and from there we can see how you're going to react to it. So I went back then on the following Tuesday, and the doctor there injected a little bit of the lip filler into my arm, and I waited for about 5 or 10 minutes, and he said within 5 or 10 minutes usually a welt or a lump or redness would show up if you were allergic to the treatment. And my arm was fine, it was just a little bit red from the actual injection, but it wasn't itchy, it wasn't irritated, so I think they were very good in terms of care and precautions. So yeah, I did get them done on Tuesday and it's currently Friday, so 3 days later. Yeah, I didn't really have any problems with them. The only thing I'd say now after 3 days is that they're just quite hard. They don't feel fully natural yet, obviously, because I'm still adjusting to them. I just learned how to do this only yesterday. I couldn't do that for a couple of days. They're quite dry. Now my lips are dry in general, so I would times that by 10. They are very dry, but I just keep applying Vaseline and they're okay, and I wouldn't touch them too much because or like pick at my lips or anything, because like I know dry skin, I always have a tendency to just like pick dry skin off. It's horrible, but yeah, I'm trying to veer away from that because I know it's just going to make them worse. So Yeah, they're the only really two things I'd say. They're not swollen anymore, and I think they look very natural. I'm really happy with them. The doctor that did them, he told me for someone your age, because I'm only 20, and he said for someone your age and for someone getting them done for the first time, he said he doesn't like to use too much. He said he didn't want to go overboard with me, which I was really happy with because I wanted them to look natural. It was just I wanted a little bit more filler just to give me that little extra confidence and give me a nicer smile. Just for my personal preference, this was just something I wanted to do. It depends on the person. They'll usually last about 3 to 6 months, so at least I can decide then if I ever want to get them done again. They're not going to be permanent, they're temporaries. I went to the Kerry Hannafy clinic on South William Street. They're all so lovely in there. Like, the receptionists were so sweet, and I could just tell from the minute I went in on the first day, they just took so many precautions, and I was really happy about that. I felt like, because I'd never been into the clinic for anything else, I'd only heard about it through their Instagram and bloggers posting about getting their lip fillers done there. So I'd never actually been in, and I didn't know much about the people working there or the types of procedures they do or anything like that. So I did a little bit of research before I went, but obviously there was only so much research you could do without just going in and finding out for yourself what it was like. Overall, they're really nice, really lovely staff, very cautious, very careful, take good care of you. I'm happy that they made me fill out the forms, and I'm happy that they took into account that I am anaphylactic. That's like one of the things you can tell about a place, if they're genuine and if they're considerate, and they just have to be careful. It's for my benefit and it's for the benefit of the company as well. I have a little video of me getting them done. As you can see throughout the whole video, my eyes are closed. Now, I'm not like, I think I've gotten past my fainting stage with needles, but it's just if I see a needle. If I see the needle, then like it's over for me. I had my eyes closed during the whole thing, and I'm glad I did because the needle actually did look quite big. We'll just get into the video.
I'm excited to see Alana's big fat lips. big fat. So the diary was to say that her lips are about to be filled, bitch.
They're ready to
They
be
are.
this big. yeah, this is the end of the video. I do want to reiterate that this was totally for my personal preference and dealing with my own confidence. I am not promoting lip fillers. I hope that this video will help people that are thinking about getting them done, because I did my fair share of research on YouTube before getting mine done, and the videos of the aftercare and the procedures did really help me, because I do like to know what I'm getting before I go in. So it put my mind at ease a little bit just to know exactly how the procedure works. Time frame, by the way, I forgot to mention that in the opening. It was about 15 to 20 minutes, probably 30 minutes for me, just including the allergy test. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and apologies if this is not edited well. I am completely new to YouTube. I am a media student in college, and it is kind of a content course, so creating content would be a big thing, and as a media student I just thought, why not give YouTube a go if anyone is watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and give it a thumbs up if you want, or subscribe to my channel. Thanks. Bye.